Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Hey guys, it's Professor Presbury again. I'm releasing this video. Just wanted to go over some of the stuff that's going to be important for you to know for my course. I'm laughing inside because if you saw the last video, I mentioned that I needed a haircut, and then obviously I got the haircut. That's not important. So I made an announcement in the course called How I Do Things, right? And I think that's very important. I stress it there, and I want to say it to you here again. I do not do due dates. Once again, I do not do due dates. I know that sounds weird. I don't have due dates. Now, what that means for you is that as your professor, I would like you to have as much time as possible to become intimately aware with the material, to become intimately aware with the concept of the course, with any of the assignments that are needed, with any of the discussions, with any of the major projects, tests, and or quizzes for this course. What that does not mean for you, and I cannot stress this enough, that does not mean wait until the last minute. That does not mean abuse my trust or abuse the system and kind of wait until things are the last minute to kind of get things in. Now, I'm going to tell you, I've had that go two ways. And I want to really stress that to you. I've had students actually reach out to me and said, Professor, you know, I really love the way that you approach things. I really love your style. You really give me the freedom to kind of breathe and be flexible, not only with your material, but with my course load, with other courses I have going on. I have, I got work going on. I got other classes going on. I'm just overwhelmed. And you really helped me out. I had people actually call me, and I've done Zoom calls with them, and they said, Professor, I thought about dropping this class. I thought about dropping out of college just in general. But the way that you reached out to me, the way that you were really helped me, and I appreciate that. That's the plus side. That's the upside. That's how things go when they go well. I've had people, and I said this, I said, don't do that. They waited until the last minute, literally trying to cram everything in when the course was essentially over. I'm going to tell you the truth, right? I'm your professor. Hey, man, that's cool. But when the course is over, the course is over. I have no ability to reopen courses. I have no ability to submit grades after the course is done. Do not be that person, and it has happened. So I want to caution you. Do not be that person who waits until the course is over and then tries to send me a lot of work and say, Professor, can we do this? Professor, I can't help you. As much as I want to, I can't help you. So again, I want to go over everything, right? I don't have due dates. And that's done with the intent of being flexible for you guys. But that's really up to you how you take it. People have taken it the wrong way and it didn't work out. I will reopen things if they close for you. If you miss a date on the quiz, I'll reopen that. That's cool. Now, the reason I do that is because, again, people have a lot going on. I've been teaching for several years now, right? And a lot of the things I've come across, especially since COVID, and obviously I do all these so that I can share them multiple times, so it's not really time stamped. But ever since COVID, people have been going through some things. And my teaching philosophy is one of humanity. It's one of compassion. As your professor, my job is not to make your life harder. My job is to help educate you and usher you to the next level of your educational and your professional development. And anything I can do to do that, I want to do. I love seeing people succeed. So that's why I literally just wipe the board and say, I don't have any due dates. It makes it more work for me a lot of times, yeah, but I'm willing to do that work, to work with you, because I want you guys to succeed. Now, again, what that does not mean is that my standards as a professor and the standards for this university, for this organization, for this college are out the window. That does not mean that. If nothing else, because you have extra time, I expect you to do it correctly. I'm being, as forthcoming as I can be with you guys. You are going to have more time to do your work. Therefore, the work should be done correctly. Standards that we hold for academic accuracy, for academic integrity, those still apply. So again, guys, I want you to understand, and the reason I approach it like this, because I feel like I was a student not that long ago. I really feel like I was a student not that long ago. I graduated, from different universities. I did a lot of online. I did some hybrid stuff. I did in person, and I really feel like I understand, what you guys go through, guys and ladies. I'm not just saying like guys, but like you got, all of you. There you go. What all of you go through. As your professor, I feel like, I was a student not that long ago, so I understand. So I want to be flexible, but I want you to understand that this is still, it's still higher education, and those standards are still upheld. Again, like I said, my stance is one of humanity and compassion and flexibility. I've had students, reach out to me that they've lost loved ones. I've had students reach out to me that they've lost their jobs. I've had students reach out to me that they themselves were sick and they needed extra help. I'm with that, and I'm here for you guys, and I understand. But we have to work together and work within the constraints of what can be done and what should be done. So again, welcome to the course, Professor Presbury, saying goodbye, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Intelligence is not enough. Intelligence plus character. That is the true goal of education.